Moving itself is a drag. No one's excited about packing boxes and moving all the way across state or moving across to a new city. 'Cause honestly, nobody wants to move when it's freezing cold outside. It's something that most people do not want to deal with, including me. I'm enjoying a beautiful day out here in West Michigan, Grand Rapids, East Grand Rapids. I'm right on Reeds Lake, and it is a gorgeous day out. And in this video, we're gonna go over the summer in West Michigan and what it's like for relocating people, relocating families, singles, retirees, whoever is looking out to make a move to the West Michigan area. This is your ultimate guide. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Stay tuned. For things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV, and I am the official host of Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. Look no further. My name is Vaughn Greathouse, and hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, and have fun out here in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, or at least just hit the like button. Give me a comment, let me know how you're liking these videos or if they help you in any way. I love to connect with you. I love to hear about the things that you love about West Michigan, because as a licensed real estate agent here in the state of Michigan, throughout the entire state, I love helping people make that transition over to the West Michigan area nice and smooth. So give me a call. My number, my email's coming on the screen. Feel free to reach out. I know it might be a little weird to contact the guy from YouTube, but I've helped tons and tons of families and just individuals move out to the West Michigan area, be it for work or they have family here or they're just curious about where to live. And on this channel, this is exactly what we go over. So with that being said, let's get into the video.
You say work with Vaughn, he's got good reviews, so I called you up.
I'd say above and beyond. Vaughn went great.
That has the patience, that has the experience.
As easy as can be.
It was easy.
All right, so what I want to go over in this video is going to be summer weather and outdoors, some of the activity and culture, neighborhoods and housing, some insider tips and some secrets that most don't know about, along with some special connection points. Now, as somebody who's been born and raised out here in the West Michigan area, I love the area. I've been all over the United States. I've been in different parts of the world, and this place has a special place in my heart for me, not just because I was born here, but because I've seen so many people from different walks of life come here and really enjoy what this area has to offer. You got the Great Lakes. You can go up north and go snow skiing or snowshoeing if that's what you like to do. We have the 4 seasons, so year round we have a lot of different activities, and we capitalize and really take advantage of each and every one of those seasons. So with summer being here, I want to talk about all the summer things to do, what it's like here, because honestly, as a place that gets so cold during the winter time, we really do summer well out here, be it being on the boat, or we go hiking or camping or kayaking or canoeing or golfing or doing whatever we do out here, because we really take advantage of each and every season. And that's what I want to talk about right here in this video. All right, now let's get into this weather, some of the temperature, you know, some of the things that people look for. Today, I am outside and it's currently about 75, 77 degrees out with a nice little breeze. It's an absolutely beautiful day. So we get a lot of these during the summertime. This is probably about the average where you can go out. It's not too hot, not too cold. You can wear whatever you like. Today I just kind of got a sweater on. I don't know what I was thinking, but I got it on. It's a little warm for me, but at the same time, if you have shorts or t-shirts, some people in Michigan, they're kind of just risky and wear shorts year round, so you'll probably see that from time to time. So it's just something to know that the weather here is not always cold, it's not always freezing, and you really get to enjoy the best parts of summer, going to the beach, some of the nicest beaches out here out in the West Michigan area. Check some more of my videos so you can see how I talk about different beaches. We got a lot of beach towns out on the West Michigan area on the lake shore, so that's something that a lot of people just come here specifically for. So that's something to keep in mind as you're out in the West Michigan area. Now, while Chicago averages 85 to 90 with 70% humidity in July, Grand Rapids enjoys a comfortable 78 to 82 degrees with a 55% humidity. Now, the beaches out in West Michigan area, the Lake Michigan beaches are just 35 minutes away from pretty much any town near the lakeshore, with about 300 plus miles of pristine lakeshore. Now, compared to average homes within 5 miles of beaches in California at 1.2 million, our beachside communities average $450,000. Now, The average in America is somewhere around that $450,000 mark. And to beat that, you know, out in California or Texas, because I get a lot of clients that call me from those areas, you know, it's a no-brainer for them. They come out and they go, you know what, I can be 1.2 million and be on Lake Michigan. I can have a really nice home and it's just suitable. It's easy to move into. I could live on a lake for $500,000. Some homes, even in, like, you go to Arizona or you go to some of these other bigger cities, you can't get that. So in Michigan, we're below the national average. I believe we're somewhere around 12 to 15% below the national average. And you can get a better home. You can get a better landscape. There's not a lot of hills. Went to Colorado and they don't have the lakeshore. They don't have access to water such as we do over here in Michigan, especially at that price point. So if you're looking to move to an area where you get all the amenities and not break the bank, this is definitely a place you're not going to want to pass up. Now let's talk about Grand River activities. The Grand River Water Trail spans 87 miles with 18 accessible launch sites throughout the city. Millennium Park, which I've done a video on, the stats are that it's 2,500 feet of beach with 100+ acres of a natural area. And it has Michigan's largest splash pad, and it spans over 6,000 square feet. Now, that's a pretty big splash pad. You send your children out there, you send your kids out there to have a good time, and they're just gonna do it up. I'm telling you, this splash pad is unbelievable. So if you like to get, you know, have your children have a fun place to go, you have ease of access to the beach if you want to lay out or play volleyball or just take them to the park. You could spend a day out at Millennium Park and have an absolute blast if you live in the Grand Rapids area without going all the way to Lake Michigan. Some people who live in Michigan don't really even know about Millennium Park and what it has to offer, but it works just as if you were at the beach. So it's a great time out. You can easily go there and come back within an hour or two without having to go all the way 35 minutes to Lake Michigan, find a parking spot and all that type of stuff. It's right within your grasp, so you don't want to miss out on Millennium Park. It's an awesome place to hang out. All right, now let's go over some of the family activities and culture. One of the great places that Grand Rapids takes a lot of pride in is going to be Frederick Meyer Garden. Now, there's a Tuesday evening concert series that runs from June 4 to August 27 in 2025, and it features 30 performances with tickets starting just at $35. And that's about half of what you would pay at similar venues in larger cities. Some of the things to do out there is going to be the Festival of the Arts, which is going to be in early June. We have a lot of performances that go across 5 different stages with about 30,000 attendees, and it still maintains that small community feel. The Fulton Street Farmers Market has 80+ vendors that come out weekly, and they've been operating since 1922. They've had a $3 million renovation completed in 2023, adding covered shopping areas. So this is something that a lot of people in Grand Rapids look forward to. Other people from close cities come by, and it's a really awesome feel because it's so easily transitioning. Anywhere you want to get to in West Michigan, that location is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. You're not going to travel more than 15 minutes to get to the next city, and traffic here isn't even that bad. The next place I want to point out is the Children's Museum. Now, there's a Play in the Streets program that runs every Thursday from 10 to 2 p.m. at Rosa Parks Circle with free admission. This saves families a regular $8.50 per person on their entry fee. Now, if you're looking for things to do in the Grand Rapids area, if you have a family or if you just want to get out and about, you are not going to struggle whatsoever because there's constantly things going on and easy ways to make friends or to get along with people so you hit the ground running as soon as you get into the city. Now, last but not least is going to be Whitecaps baseball. Tickets start at just $8 with a family fair fireworks every Friday home game and Helen DeVos's Children's Hospital's Family Days every Sunday with pregame player autographs. So if you want to come out and meet the players, get the glove signed, get your hat signed, whatever that might be, come out every Sunday where they really enjoy connecting with the community. You get to see the fireworks every Friday night. So if you're looking for something to do, spending $8 and maybe $4 or $5 on a hot dog, you can come out and spend $50 on the family and have an absolute blast going out to those Whitecaps ball games. You're not gonna wanna miss out on that. Now, I've put together a PDF guide to show you exactly what those specifics are. So if you're interested in moving to the area or just coming to visit, you're gonna get a good dose of what that transition is like coming to the West Michigan area. All right, now let's talk about some of the neighborhoods and housing. Now, out in East Grand Rapids, which is where I am, it's one of the higher price point areas. It's a separate municipality from Grand Rapids specifically. They have their own government, their own community and things like that you want to take note of, because usually in this area, there's a lot more higher price points. So if you're looking to be in that exclusive luxury area, look no further than East Grand Rapids. Another notable place is going to be Ada or Cascade. These are all great areas where a lot of people take a lot of pride in what they have here. So the taxes are a little bit higher, the price point's a little bit higher, and if you're looking for that affluent area, you don't want to pass this up. Right behind me, as you can see, is going to be Rose's, which is one of the best restaurants. You sit right on the water. You can order, a great meal as you sit out here, romantic evening. The sun's gonna set behind you. But even on this property here where I'm at in East Grand Rapids at the park here, right across the way, you have multi-million-dollar homes, some beautiful homes that are right here in the Grand Rapids area. So knowing more about the Reeds Lake area is really great for those people who have a little higher taste, and that it's just what it is. And so if you're looking for that as you're moving into a new city, feel free to reach out. I'll be glad to get you more information on that. Now, a cool thing about the East Grand Rapids School District is they have a 92% graduation rate. Now go to greatschools.org and you'll be able to find out more about the school system. Now they have a median price point of $525,000 for 4-bedroom homes. Comparable homes on coastal markets, they're usually 1.2 to 1.5 million. In regard to Ada Cascade, the new construction usually goes about 185 to 210 per square foot versus 350 to 450 in California markets, with the average lot size of 0.4 acres compared to 0.15 acres out in many suburban coastal areas. Now, let's talk about the medical mile. Now, the medical mile is where a lot of the hospitals are and a lot of the healthcare takes place, and it's a completely renovated area where they're doing state-of-the-art updates and have some of the best healthcare that you can get out in the West Michigan area. Over $2 billion has been invested in the last decade, creating 5,400 healthcare jobs with average salaries of $85,000 while maintaining a cost of living that is 24% below the national average. Another great neighborhood to talk about is going to be Alger Heights, with the average selling price going to be somewhere in the $275,000 mark, with charging 1920s and 1940s character homes. It's very walkable with 10 plus local businesses right in the area and a tight-knit community hosting 6 annual neighborhood events. Now, if you're comparing this property and you live out in California or you live out in a larger state with a higher price point as far as the metro area, Grand Rapids is really great because you get the big city feel, but you also get that small town feel where you get to know your neighbors, and people are genuinely interested and intrigued by people who are coming into town. We get people who are coming to and from Grand Rapids, so when we meet people, it's really just the community here. I can't really describe it. I've been to other metro areas out in Phoenix and out in North Carolina and different areas in Florida, and one thing I really enjoy about the West Michigan area is how friendly people can be here. Just the culture is like Southern hospitality, but in the North. And if you're looking for a place where you can hit the ground running, get to meet people, get to know neighbors, start a friend group, start a tribe of your own, whatever you're into, to find your particular type of people, Grand Rapids is great for that because it's not fully developed. It's a place where you can come in and actually create your dent in the world. And that's what I do here. I love to create new communities and opportunities for people to really connect, and people really love it here. So if you're thinking of moving to the Grand Rapids area, this is going to be a great place to start a business or to thrive in the business that you're already in. All right, now let's get into some of these insider secrets that most people don't even really know about. All right, number one is going to be Provin Trails. Now, there are 5.5 miles of sandy trails through 46 acres of dense forest featuring the rare eastern white pine, and it stands native to Michigan. Another notable place is going to be Versluis Park. Versluis Park is a 14-acre spring-fed lake with a dedicated swimming area. Now, it's only $5 to get in, and that's compared to $15 to $20 for some similar facilities in other places. They have a lifeguard on duty from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. each and every day. Keeping it safe for you and your little ones if you're going out with them. It's an awesome opportunity for you to check out some of the great things that Michigan has to offer as you're making your way out here, and you really want something to do during the summertime. All right, I want to talk about the downtown market. The cool thing about Downtown Market, because I used to live over in that area, is that they have a summer food truck series. This happens every second Wednesday, featuring 15 local vendors, with the average cost of a plate being 12 to 15 bucks. And that's about half of what you pay for the same thing in other cities. I love the Downtown Market because there's restaurants, there are seafood shops, there's different wineries, ice cream shops. There's a lot that happens out during the summertime in the Downtown Market. In the wintertime, they have a huge winter event that they put on where you can go out. They literally change it into a small city exhibit in the wintertime to enjoy at the Downtown Market. And everything's not gonna break the bank. So you can get out and about and enjoy yourself at the Downtown Market, knowing that it's an absolute thrill. They have lots of events that happen. So coming downtown during the summertime in Grand Rapids, it's something you just can't beat. Another notable mention that most locals probably don't know is going to be the Rosa Parks Circle's Summer Series. It features 12 performances by Michigan artists, drawing 1,500 attendees weekly with free admission. And they have nearby parking for $2 an hour, which you can't beat. Now, parking downtown Grand Rapids sometimes it's a drag, but when you find a good spot, you can enjoy yourself out there knowing that you're not gonna break the bank. They have tons of parking facilities for you to park at that you're not gonna break the bank as well. I know I talk about parking in some of the other videos, so it's something to keep a heads up on. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a little green ticket on your car. It's something that most people do not wanna deal with, including me. All right, that's it. Those are some of the highlights about Michigan summers that you're not gonna wanna miss out on. This is Vaughn Greathouse, and hey, I'm gonna give you a tip that a lot of real estate agents or a lot of realtors out here aren't gonna tell you. Now, typically when it comes to looking for a great home, you know, the market as a whole throughout the United States is kind of drying up. But with knowing that, out in the West Michigan area, we see an uptick, usually from May 15 to June 30th, each and every year. That's when we see the highest spike, and it goes up about 24%. So if you're looking to move within that time frame, just knowing that, or if you're looking to sell in the area, just know that that's gonna be the best time to get your house on the market for people who are moving to and from. Because honestly, nobody wants to move when it's freezing cold outside. So knowing that is really gonna be a big deal. And let me say this, moving itself is a drag. No one's excited about packing boxes and moving all the way across state or moving across to a new city. But knowing that you have someone who's on your side, who's an advocate that's helped tons and tons of people move from one state or one city to the other out here in West Michigan, I've truly got your back. I have some recommendations, I have some reviews. A lot of people who come on who have tuned into the channel have really been satisfied with me and my team helping them get out to the West Michigan area. So I want to help you too. So if you're thinking about it, let's start the conversation to get you out to the West Michigan area so you can soak up some sun on some of these beaches along with me. I'm happy to help, and again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV, and I'm the official host of Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, and if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, have fun out here in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, hit the like button, send a comment, tell me what you think about the video and how this video has maybe helped you. So with that being said, my number, my email is coming on the screen right now. Go below and download my free relocation guide so you can find out all the hot spots, because I know it's not easy to remember everything in a video. Download that PDF. It's completely free, my gift to you. Again, I'm happy to help. My name is Vaughn Greathouse, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.